Sterling has not had the best start to the week. On Monday, the pound suffered its biggest fall in almost 6 years, after London Mayor Boris Johnson threw his weight behind the Leave campaign ahead of the upcoming referendum. With me to discuss the pound's fall is the FT's currencies correspondent, Roger Blitz. Now, Roger, a weaker pound, surely that's good for the UK economy, isn't it?
Well, to some extent. I mean, obviously, clearly, exporters are going to be pleased to have a falling pound, not so much importers, not so much holiday makers. But actually, in a world of currency wars, which is what we're really into, actually, falling currencies is what everybody is wanting, is what the Europeans want, what the Japanese want. So in the short term, yes, actually, probably there is some benefit to having a weaker currency.
And if we have a look at our chart here, this is our first chart. What's this chart show us, Rogers?
The impact on broader British companies, FTSE 100, isn't that important, as we have seen in the past with the Scottish referendum, and as we've seen in the run-up in the last few weeks. They're not terribly bothered by Brexit. This is the kind of thing that worries them. In October of 2014, big global uncertainty, down came the FTSE. In December that same year, big oil pressures, down came the FTSE. And it just goes to show that the FTSE 100 companies are not so related to the UK economy. They're much more global in nature.
And how big has the pound's fall been? I mean, this week alone it's fallen 2%. How big is this fall in kind of the grand scheme of things?
Well, there's no doubt, I think we'll see in our next chart, there's no doubt this is a major significant fall. I mean, if you look at the performance of sterling in the last 12 months, this is what it shows. This is, you're starting to see it gradually tail off in sort of the start of the end of last year, and then it's really had a big steep fall. But remember, there have been other pressures on sterling, as there have been on all other currencies. There's been the oil pressure, there's been worries about China, and that is also contributing to falls in sterling, as it has been with other currencies. So we can't simply say that this is entirely Brexit related. But there is no doubt this is a significant fall in sterling when you compare it to other major moments, such as 1992 and the ERM crisis, such as 2008 and the global financial crisis. It's in that territory.
So the date's now set for the referendum, Roger, June 23rd. The pound's trading about 141 against the dollar now. That's very near 7-year lows. Has it got further to fall?
Yes, it probably has. It's going to be falling on the basis of what the opinion polls say, but also, again, what other big global events take place. So while Brexit probably has, a third to a half of the weight in terms of how the pound is going to perform, it's not by any means the only issue. So we will see the currency fall. And remember, after June the 23rd, if there is a vote to stay in, then we can see a very big rebound in sterling taking place. A lot of people are positioning themselves to make sure that they're ready for that moment. So it's not just about how sterling is going to perform up until June 23rd, but after, if the vote is to stay in, sterling rebound, that's the big thing people are watching.
Roger, thanks very much.